The Amaran F21x is a light I feel is often overlooked because not only because of its form factor, so I like kind of like a 2x1 form factor, but also because it is bicolor rather than its color variant brothers and sisters, if you will. Now, the color variant version, I've heard a lot of people complaining about noise, and so I was when getting the X, I figured, well, hey, there's not as much internal heating that needs to be adjusted for a bicolor versus the full RGB spectrum or RGB WW. I'll have to look at what the light is, but anyways, I figured there'd be less noise, and so far in this tight space, and I'll show you how tight it is. My arm's not fully extended, and that's the back end of the wall, and the lens is right here. This is a Sigma 24 millimeter lens on a focal reducer, so it comes out like a 17 millimeter lens. So it's a very tight space, and I'm not hearing any noise from the control box. In fact, if you do hear any noise, it's most likely from my camera or from the lens, because I have the control box way up top on a cabinet, so it is a little bit further out. But I'll play some sound with the control box so you can hear it right next to a microphone. Now I have this boomed out overhead right over my lens. And so that kind of gives you an idea that I trust how the weight of this to be over my camera without being concerned that it's going to damage it. And so that's the 8 crate controls the spill in such a tight area, so I can have multiple lights going off to kind of create more dimension and depth. So that's this setup over here. But one of the reasons why I got it is I wanted to get a pancake lantern attachment for it because I wanted this to kind of boom out over the top of a table, illuminate the subjects around without having too much output to spill onto the walls. And a pancake lantern rather than the full dome, so that I'm not getting a bounce of the kind of color, it's a green wall. I didn't want that to bounce back on the subject. I wanted to just get pure light on the subject without the color of the walls radiating back on the subject. I'm getting very shallow depth of field at f1.0 in this kitchen with this lit right over me. And because it's not a large light source right here, but it is a relatively soft one, pancake lens, I'm not getting bounce off of everything. So I'm getting a fairly decent level of exposure, which is exciting. And then finally, one of the main reasons I got it is that I wanted to have a light that could be attached to the skylight of a Volkswagen Beetle. In fact, even be boomed over through the skylight and removed out from this car. And so this 2x1 form factor was the perfect choice for that. And so let's go ahead and see how it works. The F21X here, I have boomed over through the skylight of this car here. This is a Volkswagen Beetle. It's a very small vehicle. But if you notice here, just like in the kitchen setup, I have the control box on the boom arm. But on this, if I start to turn this to loosen this, it doesn't move towards the car, it moves away from the car. Literally, most of the weight here is on the back, so I don't have to worry about this thing falling and hitting the windshield of this car. And in fact, because it is so light, I can illuminate a subject in the car. Can we go ahead and take a look at the car real quick? I can illuminate from subject from in the car, and then if I watch if the subject exits the car, and even back up as if we're exiting the car, I can follow the subject, as long as I loosen this, I can follow the subject around and actually follow the subject outside the vehicle as they exit. So the light source can be with the subject as they enter the car and into the car, as well as when they exit the car. No money has changed hands. I bought this light because I wanted it, and maybe you'll get use out of it as well, and including the lantern that kind of snuck onto the market with kind of unnoticed by a lot of people. So if you are interested in this light, I have a referral link down listed in the comment section below. It's either the comment section or the description down below on the video here. I do receive a commission if you do purchase through that link, and that does help out the channel and allow me to make more videos. And considering this is my first like 16:9 product review video, I've done a couple that were vertical video, but it's my first 16:9 one. So hey, if you want more YouTube reviews, help out the channel, like and subscribe. And if you want to make the purchase, it'll help me out. And link is down in the description below. All right, thank you. Hope you enjoyed it. Do you like the setup? I've been working on this setup here. I've been trying to get like some color, but not too much color. Again, a great reason for the bicolor. Anyways, see you on the next video.